This is Warzone Jones, and today I'm talking about Matt Hardy. And I gotta tell you right now, from what I've seen lately, I really do believe that Matt Hardy is being punished. You know why? You know why Matt Hardy is being punished by Vince McMahon? Well, I believe it's because of Jeff Hardy. For example, Jeff Hardy went to TNA. He signed to TNA. Jeff Hardy is a TNA wrestler. He's a TNA star. He's no longer a part of the WWE. Thus, that means he's not gonna sell merchandise for the WWE anymore. Because Jeff Hardy was pretty much the biggest star of 2009. Like literally right next to John Cena. And really, I didn't think nobody was gonna be as big a star as John Cena or bigger as John Cena. He was like a couple of steps bigger than John Cena, like literally. So now they lost that. He's not only in WWE, he's no longer in SmackDown. He is with TNA Wrestling, a rival company. Even though they may not see them as competition, but hey, let's be honest, they're still a rival company. Let's be honest here. But still, these guys are punishing Jeff Hardy because Jeff Hardy has literally became, somewhat of a jobber. Yeah, he's barely winning. He's barely on SmackDown. He's just barely doing anything. I doubt we ever see Jeff Hardy win another championship ever again, to tell you the truth. At least for a while. He's probably not ever going to win another championship this year. That's for damn sure. And in my opinion, Matt Hardy just needs to take his ass to TNA. Bottom line, I really do believe that Matt Hardy needs to go to TNA. And, Matt Hardy's just become a jobber. Matt Hardy is a jobber. And he's just barely, he's not on SmackDown, period. Sometimes. On top of that, they got him tag teaming sometimes with the Great Khali. Why? Why is he tag teaming with the Great Khali? They couldn't get nobody else to tag team with the Great Khali. They couldn't get somebody else to be his tag team partner. Why in the hell is he tag teaming with the Great Khali? Why in the hell would they not put Matt Hardy and R-Truth together? Like, why? Why? And all the tag team partners, all the tag team combinations that you put together, you put him with the Great Khali. Now this is crazy. For example, this has happened before. For example, Bret Hart left the WWE, went to WCW, a rival company, and guess who was there on Raw? Guess who's there on Raw? Guess who stayed in the WWE? It was Owen Hart, Bret Hart's brother. And they treated Bret Hart, they gave him stupid shit. Excuse my language. They just gave him stupid stuff to do, and such as the Blue Blazer. The Blue Blazer. And they put him with the Nation of Domination, which it's technically like a pro-black group, and even though they had like white guys in it before, they had a Spanish guy in it before. I can't remember his name. They had Brian Adams. Brian Adams was one of the first members of the Nation of Domination, and he's white. And they had Savio Vega. He's Latino. He was Spanish. But after a while, it eventually became an all pro-black group. And so it was like the Black Panthers, pro wrestling. But they put Owen Hart with this group, with Nation Domination, and the stupidest thing that they really ever gave him was just, that Blue Blazer thing. The Blue Blazer outfit was just stupid. Why is this talented wrestler who got all this talent and who got all this, Owen Hart had good mic work too, and he had pretty good charisma. Why the hell are they putting him in a stupid storyline like that? Pretty much because Bret Hart had left, and they're pissed off at Bret Hart. They pissed off at him, so they're taking it out on Owen Hart. And you know what they sort of took it out on? They took it out pretty much on the whole Hart Foundation, because the whole Hart Foundation was gone after Bret Hart had left. They took it out on Bulldog. They took it out on Jimmy Anvil, Neidhart. And the only reason they didn't take it out on Brian Pillman is because he passed away. At least that's in my opinion. But Matt Hardy just needs to go to TNA. In my opinion. Now, if he wouldn't go to TNA, it's because he's not going to get paid a certain amount of money. Basically, that's why a lot of those guys ain't going to TNA, because they want to get paid a certain amount of money. Now, in my opinion, regardless of that, if Jeff Hardy's leaving, I'm pretty sure he was getting way more money over there at TNA. Over there in the WWE than he was in TNA. And just a lot of other various guys who had left. I really do think Matt Hardy, this is just for me personally, I really do think Matt Hardy should just go to TNA. I don't know, maybe tag team with Jeff. Maybe not even necessarily tag team with Jeff. Just go over there, and I can see him in the X division, and everybody knows the X division needs some white put into it. I can see him over there. I can see him in the heavyweight division. I can just see a big role for Matt Hardy in TNA. Because in the WWE, I don't know. I don't see no future for Matt Hardy. Basically, I don't see no future for Matt Hardy. He's either losing or he's not there. Bottom line, he's either losing or he's not there. As a matter of fact, he's not there more than he's losing. So I haven't really seen Matt Hardy win in a while. He hasn't had nothing written for him as far as a storyline with another wrestler. There's there's no future for Matt Hardy. Period. And to tell you the truth, I don't even think Matt Hardy should even became a babyface. I think he should have stayed heel, basically, because they had stuff written for him. And Matt Hardy changed his look. He started wearing wrestling tights. He started wearing that the jacket, the big coat. He started wearing that, and he changed, so he didn't look like Matt Hardy. So he started wearing those jeans, and I thought that was probably gonna work out for him, and it's not working out for him, basically because WWE's pissed off at Matt because Jeff Hardy went to TNA. And since Jeff Hardy went to TNA, now they gonna crap all over Matt Hardy, just like when Bret Hart had went to WCW. Now they crapped on Owen Hart. So they pretty much doing him the same way. But that's just how I feel. That's just what I think of that situation. Because I think they wrong for that. And I don't think they should be doing that, trashing another man, brother, just because he left, and thus they can't make no more money off of him. Basically, they can't make no more money off of Jeff. So now they they're gonna trash Matt Hardy and gonna say, hey, we're upset with you because Jeff Hardy had went to TNA. That's basically what they doing. Now I want to talk about ECW. ECW, well, everybody know by now it's going away. Now, even though ECW is going away, ECW start off good basically. They start off good with those the two very first one night stand pay-per-views, the two very first one-night stand pay-per-views. I liked those pay-per-views. Those pay-per-views they were really good. Those pay-per-views were really good. In fact, WWE really had pay-per-views that was even as good as that, basically. But those first two one-night stand pay-per-views were really pretty good in my opinion. Now Vince basically brought ECW back for the simple fact was I'm guessing he made a lot of money off that pay-per-view. Yeah, I would say he made a lot of money off that pay-per-view. A bunch of old ECW fans wanted to see this, came back and they watched that ECW along with a couple of other people who watched ECW like me. I wasn't really watching ECW like that, but I watched the pay-per-view and just a bunch of old ECW fans watched the pay-per-view. So Vince made a lot of money off that. So he said, hey, I'm gonna create this brand. I'm gonna bring this brand back. So he did that, and he created his own image, and it was okay. It started off good for a little while, and then as the months went by, it started to become less. It started to become less, pretty much. That first pay-per-view they had, it wasn't good. A couple of champions they had wasn't good, such as Mark Henry. He wasn't a good champion. Kurt Angle was over there. Kurt Angle had love. Kurt Angle was over there. He went to TNA. They got a couple of Raw and SmackDown guys to come on ECW, the Big Show, Kurt Angle, and a couple more other guys. But after a while, ECW, it just wasn't good no longer. It was okay, and then sometimes it'd be boring. Then the show was okay. Then sometimes it'd be boring, and then sometimes it'd be boring, and then sometimes it'd be boring, and then sometimes it'd be okay. Then sometimes it'd be boring, and sometimes to me, the show was barely watchable. Sometimes to me, it'll sometimes be extremely crappy wrestling. It's just that sometimes the wrestling matches were boring. Then sometimes they would have a good show, and they will have a good show sometimes. But that's just me, what I think. But they're coming out with this new show, NTX. I think that's what it's called. I forgot what it's called. But having this new show, and they bringing all these FCW guys. Really, the only FCW guy I'm really trying to see is Senshi from TNA. He was known as Low Key, and then now he's known as Kaval. Kaval, not Cabal from Mortal Kombat, but Kaval. That's really the only guy I'm really interested in seeing. And, I'm sort of interested in seeing a couple other new faces. But, we'll see what they're going to go with this new show. And we'll see where the rest of these guys are going to go, where they're going to be on Raw or SmackDown. So, that's my video. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. This is Warzone Jones, and I'm out.